Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got breaking news out of Onslow County where our very own Max Alfonso is live at the scene of a fatal shooting that we're still gathering details from. We now turn to Max, who is live at the scene.
In Jacksonville, where Police Chief Jared Phelps says that a man was shot and killed around 11 this morning. Phelps tells WITN that there is no suspect at this time and that the case is under investigation. There are few other details right now, but our Max Alfonso is at the scene and will continue to gather details, and we will bring you those details and updates on the air and on WITN.com as well as we learn them.
Well, and again, that was actually Courtney Bunting providing those details on that shooting we again are getting more details from. We now want to turn our attention to another shooting we are gathering information from, this one out of Goldsboro. Goldsboro police say the shooting happened at around 12:30 a.m. overnight in the 300 block of Brownrigg Street. Found 41-year-old T. Lee Williams had been shot once. Now he was taken to Wayne UNC Healthcare and then to ECU Health Medical Center. Police did not release any information on a possible suspect in the shooting. And now we want to turn to your weather forecast. Right now we've got our eyes on some rain showers that are approaching Hatteras and kind of the very eastern end of Ocracoke Island. Here's a look at what we've got going on across the region right now. We've had some light rain showers try to work their way in from the south to the north. Jones County, Craven County, Pamlico, even Beaufort again have seen some light showers out of that system. Not looking again at widespread rain until we get to later on this, I would say this evening at the very earliest. I think the opportunity for widespread rain really increases overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. For now, we're just kind of tracking these light spotty showers moving towards us. Everything will really get more intense once we get to around midnight tonight and then beyond into your Friday morning. For those of you who are early risers, if you are wondering, okay, what's your commute looking like for Friday? It is going to be very soggy. Generally between around 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. is when the heaviest rain will be pulling out of eastern North Carolina. So for those of you watching on the eastern side of Highway 17, your morning commute is going to be spent under the heaviest rain we are going to see. But let's take a look at what air temperatures are doing and what skies are looking like right now. Cloudy conditions throughout eastern North Carolina, but air temperatures have maintained that 60-degree level across a healthy portion of the region. Right now, dew points in the mid to upper 40s, indicating we do have a fairly moist air mass, certainly more moist than what we had earlier this week. But air temperatures right now kind of sitting on that 60-degree fence. Some of us in the upper 50s, others of us in the low 60s. Regardless, we are going to be warmer than average by the end of today, thanks to more of a southeasterly wind that is bringing in a little bit more heat than what we had yesterday. And of course, those winds are very light, blowing in at around 3 to 7 miles per hour. But as far as those raindrops go, again, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night is when we're experiencing those lighter showers to fully extend over the east. And as we make our way towards midnight, the rain intensity will start to increase. Friday morning, 3 a.m., it looks like the heaviest rain will be on the eastern side of Highway 17. This model may be speeding up these showers a little bit faster than what we actually see come to fruition. But everyone, the whole idea out of this is that everyone is not only going to get rain, but going to get a significant amount of rain, likely looking at around an inch by the time it's all said and done from really today through tomorrow afternoon. Speaking of exit time, again, right around lunchtime, we should really start to see everyone turn sunny and dry. Winds are going to be picking up over the tail end of your Friday, though, so keep that in mind. It may be sunny out over the tail end of Friday, but that is not going to equate with warm weather. Air temperatures will be falling as cold air rushes in behind that cold front that, again, is going to be sweeping through eastern North Carolina around lunchtime. By the time it gets around 9, 10 a.m. tomorrow, that front is going to be draped. It's pretty much right over the I-95 corridor back towards Raleigh, and then everything inches its way further eastward, giving us the sunshine and will eventually the warmer temperatures we want for a weekend forecast for both Saturday as well as Sunday. Sunday will be the warmer of the two. Coming up for Saturday, air temperatures will be a touch cooler as it will be breezy. 66 degrees tomorrow, turns to 54 on Saturday, 61 coming up on Sunday, and then we see another round of cold air push its way into the east, dropping your Christmas week start temps down into the low 30s for your Monday morning lows to the mid 40s for your Monday afternoon highs. We're into the mid 50s the following Tuesday. Christmas Eve, 62 degrees. Christmas Day, 67. So if you've got any plans for some outdoor activities on Christmas Day or even Christmas Eve, say, you're going out for a walk, trying to soak in the last few days of 2025, enjoy the fact that your weather conditions are going to be very agreeable for those types of events to take place. But that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update. However, I do want to quickly give a check-in on the death of Rob Reiner, the actor and director, along with his wife, and how his son is still under police investigation, again, now facing murder charges. NBC's Morgan Chesky has more from Los Angeles.
Morning, Nick Reiner remains behind bars without bail after making his first court appearance since being charged with the double murder of his parents, famed director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle.
Has he passed the medical clearance today?
We expect him to be here today, yeah.
Inside the court, sketches show the 32-year-old in a blue protective smock. At the defense's request, the judge ruled Reiner could not be shown on camera. Reiner, who was shackled, only uttering 3 words in response to the judge.
Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment?
His arraignment now delayed until the new year. His attorney, Alan Jackson, outside the courthouse.
There are very, very complex and serious issues that are associated with this case. Those need to be thoroughly but very carefully dealt with and examined and looked at and analyzed.
L.A. County's medical examiner confirming both Rob and Michelle Reiner died from multiple sharp force injuries, with police sharing they were found in the main bedroom of their Brentwood home on Sunday afternoon. Surveillance video obtained by NBC News shows Nick Reiner just hours after their deaths, walking into a gas station and buying a drink. Moments later, surrendering to LAPD officers near downtown L.A. Rob Reiner's other children, Jake and Romy, releasing an emotional statement, reading in part, "The horrific and devastating loss of our parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner, is something that no one should ever experience. They weren't just our parents, they were our best friends."
And again, that was Morgan Chesky reporting. Well, that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update. We will be back with more news and weather coming up at 1 o'clock. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Thursday.